So today we're going to do Unit 3, Day 1 notes, which is finding the slope from a graph and 2 points. First and foremost, go ahead and mark out standard form. That's supposed to say slope-intercept form. That's just a typo. So basically, we already know what the slope-intercept form is. Y equals mx plus b. We know that the m stands for the slope. We know the slope can be the rise over the run, the right side over the left side, the rate of change, anything that has the word per, every, each, anything like that. Okay? Now, the V stands for the y-intercept, and you know the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. Okay? Now, to start off, remember that to find the slope of a graph, you have to do the rise over the run. So for the first one, we got to choose 2 points that we can use. I'm going to use these two. Now the rise is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the run is 2. So the rise over the run. The rise is 4, the run is 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And you don't have to add a negative because this is increasing. Remember, you read it from left to right. So it's increasing. Okay? Number 2, you got to choose 2 points. And I would choose these two, and the rise is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the run is 1, 2. So the rise over the run. The rise is 4, the run is 2, and it's decreasing, okay? If you go from left to right, it goes downstairs. So that's a negative. So a negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So you see the difference? If you forget the negative, you end up with a positive 2, which will be the same slope as this one, but if you notice, the pictures are different, so that doesn't work. So don't forget to add that negative whenever you're decreasing. Okay, next one. Number 3 and number 4. Number 3 will be a rise of 1 and a run of 1, 2, 3, 4. So your slope is rise over the run, so it's 1 over 4. Okay? And yes, you could have picked any points on that line, but it's just better to use the ones they give you if they do provide those points. Number 4. The rise will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the run is 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember, it's the rise over the run. So the rise is 6 and the run is 4. You can simplify this and you can leave it as a decimal, or you can just simplify it as a fraction. So this comes out to be 3/2. Or if you're going to leave it as a decimal, it's 1.5. Okay, so either or works. I prefer to do fractions. You might prefer decimals, but just be able to work with both, okay? Next, let's do number 5 and number 6, and then you can do number 7 and number 8. So the rise is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the run in this situation will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so rise over the run. So that will be the rise is 4 and the run is 6. And if you notice, it's going downstairs, so it's negative. So if you simplify this, it will be negative 2/3. Now for this one, I would just leave it as a fraction because a decimal, 2/3 is like 0.6666666 forever, and that's too messy. So just leave it as a fraction. It's a lot easier. Number 6, remember, if it's horizontal, so flat like the floor, the slope is 0. Okay? So anyways, the reason why it's 0, if you pick 2 points on this line, let's say I pick these two. What's the rise? The rise is 0. What's the run? Okay, so let's do the rise over the run. What's the rise? 0. What's the run? 1, 2, 3. So what's 0 divided by 3? 0. And that's where that comes from. Okay? And remember, if it's a vertical line like this, the slope is undefined. Okay? Now, let's find the slope of two given points. So let's say for number 1, they give us 3, 5, and 6, 8. Remember, you got to set it up as a table. So your first point is 3, 5. Your next point is 6, 8. And remember to find the pattern of each side. So 8 minus 5 is 3. 6 minus 3 is also 3. So remember, you do the right side over the left. So 3 over 3 is 1, and that's your slope. Okay, let's try the next one. Anytime they give you 2 points, automatically create yourself a table. So the first point is -1, 2. The next point is 3, -2. Remember to find the pattern. So -2 minus 2, which is -4. 3 minus 1, which is 4. Okay? So remember, you do the right side over the left. The right side is -4. The left is 4. So -4 divided by 4 is just -1. And there's your answer, the slope. Okay, we're just going to skip number 3 and let's move on to number 4. Once again, I'm going to set up my table. So 1 -3, 4 +2. So let's find the difference. 2 minus -3 is 5. 4 minus 1 is -3. Or sorry, 4 minus 1 is +3. So remember, you do the right side over the left. So the answer will be 5 over 3. So 5/3 is your answer. Okay. If you want to try the other ones that we didn't do, that would be great. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in class the next day.